The question that's on everyone's mind, is it too late to buy Bitcoin? That's what we'll be discussing today, and it's very interesting, as we see a lot of this news hype around this crypto space now that, a lot of people like myself in the investing space have been covering even in the bear market. Now we enter the bull market, and now people want to pay attention to it. And Chamath Palihapitiya was on, I think, CNN Finance, and it was an incredible interview. We'll be playing that here in a few minutes, but man, absolutely amazing. He was telling people to buy at $200. I was personally not in that early. I was very, very young at that age, but still, I wish somebody would have told me about that. I wish I was watching the finance videos. And I found it interesting from the perspective of the people that were in my position back then today. So for them, is it too late to buy Bitcoin? That's what we'll really be touching on in this video. And I think one of the key things to remember here is not just looking at the price, but looking at the market cap compared to assets that, don't actually have as much upside as Bitcoin and the technology behind a lot of blockchain has, like gold, silver, commodities. I personally invest in all different global investment sectors. That's kind of what this channel is all about. Specifically right now, more emerging market real estate as I kind of travel around the Balkans, but crypto has been huge. I continually dollar cost average into crypto that I enjoy, like Bitcoin, like Algorand, like Ethereum, like Polkadot, many others. And we cover that on this channel, but really the focus, like I said, is Bitcoin today. A lot of people have been paying attention to it, especially as I hit that $40,000 price point. And I think it's interesting, when you ask this question, is it too late to buy? And I know I'm probably frustrating a lot of people who just want to know, well, is it? The answer is no, it's not too late. But if you buy right now, you're kind of buying at a top. It's at $40,000. We're long overdue for a price correction. A lot of people in the space really, really need to see a healthy price correction for this to continue up. Because if you just look at, I personally look at like candlestick charts, so you can see the bodies, the wicks, the opens, and the close on different time frames. But if you're just looking at a simple line chart, you see this parabola over this past month. Just click the month chart, go on Coinbase, go on whatever you want, click the month chart, look at that parabola. It needs a nice price correction to retest a support line, retest and bounce up. If it breaks the support, we keep going down. Because right now, the people buying at the top are really going to get hurt if this doesn't continue. And in this overall bull market, if this continues, this insane parabola to the upside is really, really going to hurt a lot of people. And the thing here is to remember, what is your time horizon? Because it's not going to hurt you if you're looking at a 10-year, 15-year time horizon, or even a 2-year time horizon for just holding on and understanding more about it, learning as you go. But if you're just looking to make quick money in the short term, man, I would say it's a little bit too late. If you're looking at like the past couple of days, even the past month, go back to December 7th and go, okay, is it too late to buy then? Well, the answer is no. The answer is still no today. But it all depends on what you're optimizing for. If you're trying to get in today, if you're trying to hold on into 100,000, 150,000, and 200,000, and we can actually roll the clip with Chamath Palihapitiya right now talking about this.
Talk rocket ships. First, Bitcoin. That falls into that category because that's what that is. 39,000. Where's it going?
I mean, can you play the clip in 2012 and 13 when it was at 200 and everybody was laughing at me on CNBC every time I would talk about Bitcoin? Where is it going? It's probably going to 100, then 150, then 200,000. In what period? I don't know. 5 years, 10 years, but it's going there. And the reason is because every time you see all of this stuff happening, it just reminds you that, wow, our leaders are not as trustworthy and reliable as they used to be. And so just in case, we really do need to have some kind of, insurance we can keep under our pillow that gives us some access to an uncorrelated hedge. And it's going to eventually transition to something much more important. But for right now, you're just getting all these data points that prove this thing. It's just the fabric of society is frayed. And until we figure out how to make it better, it's time to just have a little schmuck insurance on the side. And everybody's running in. It's just an incredible thing. I could never have imagined it.
That's what you love to see. He's throwing major shade at this traditional news organization. I absolutely love it. I mean, if I was on there talking about this getting laughed at when it was at $200 and now it's at $40,000, and they want to know, oh, what's this? Where's it going to go? where's the price gonna go? Man, I would do the exact same shade, if not more. Honestly, he was holding back in that interview, and I loved it. I mean, you can cut the tension with a freaking knife in that interview. Man, it was absolutely crazy. So he's an incredible investor. I really enjoy him, Naval. Tim Ferriss has both of them on his podcast. Also, Anthony Pompliano on the Pomp podcast has had both on. Incredible investors. Definitely listen to them for what's happening with the future of fintech, also in the crypto industry. But it's very interesting. I think just in conclusion today, the answer is no, but it also depends on what you're optimizing for. If you're optimizing for the short term, it's not going to work out for you if you're buying right now. Like if you're just trying to do a little day trade. But if you're optimizing, if you're doing a spot trade and you're entering in and you're holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years. I'm personally, my big Bitcoin bag that I'm not trading with, I'm holding for 15, 20 years. Very long time horizon. Same with a couple of the altcoins that I have. So it's a very interesting question. Is it too late? But again, it all kind of comes down to what are you optimizing for? You have to ask yourself this question. So if you're day trading, man, I would not be buying at $40,000 unless we have confirmed, support and we're going to keep moving up. If we have a nice little bullish pattern and you confirm the pattern, this is again for a whole nother video. But the point is if you're leverage trading especially, you're going to get wicked out. It's so much volatility. You're going to have your liquidation price, and a nice red candle wick is going to pop down and liquidate you. So the key here is stand on the sidelines a little bit. Look at what's going on. I recommend dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, into incredible assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Also really watching out for the altcoins coming, because as Bitcoin dominance drops, the altcoins will pop. And this is just the way the market works. Also, one thing that I definitely want to see, kind of my personal accumulation phase is about over. I've been accumulating since around 8,000. I wish I was in earlier with Chamath, but as we talked about in the beginning of the video, I was young, so that's kind of what I'm making this video for. If somebody's watching and they're 10 years old, that's about what I was when it was, when it was $200. So that's basically what I make this video for. Those people, the skeptics, anyone out there that's doesn't understand it, we can kind of record another video on what's Bitcoin-wise important. This is more on the price and kind of the idea of, are you too late to get into this investment asset? So to wrap up, thank you very much for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and then bell button all. So like, subscribe, bell button all, like, subscribe, bell button all. Invest global, and until next time. Also, leave me a comment down below. Are you buying Bitcoin now? When did you enter? What's your time horizon? What did you think of that Chamath Palihapitiya interview? Till next time.